Hey everyone, it's K.Short here, and welcome to Short Talk Sunday. Today, we're going to be talking about leaving our legacy and learning how to let go of that. I just want to express to all of you that all of my videos, every single one of my videos, are based off of my life experiences. A lot of times, it happened either that day, or yesterday, or sometime this past week before I make the next short talk. I just want y'all to recognize that these are my life experiences and that this is a journey where I'm just learning about life and learning how to live it and learning just how to experience it ultimately. So today, like I said, we're talking about just that legacy and learning how to let go because I am experiencing what it's like to be a part of an organization, and I'm sure many of you already know which organization that is because I love it so much. I'm experiencing learning how to let go of at least this part, this chapter in my life, especially because being an alum of the university, being an alum of the organization, being an alum of programs on campus, being an alum, just being an alum, you're just getting older and getting wiser and moving on. Something that was very predominant when I was a part of the organization as an undergrad is learning that the work that we were doing was not for ourselves, and recognizing that the work that we were doing was for the future of the organization, was for the future women of the organization, was the future members of the organization, for the future of the organization to continue to sustain itself. It wasn't for me. I mean, at the time, I think, yeah, I get to put this on my resume and I get to say I've done this and I get to say I've had this experience. At the end of the day, it wasn't for just me. It was for the bigger picture. It was for the piece of the puzzle to make this bigger picture. And I think a lot of times we forget that because we are in a society where it says it's survival of the fittest. You have to get ahead of the person next to you. And I really think that's really sad. But that's just how the world works. So being a part of this organization is recognizing that the work that I'm doing right now is for people just like me, for women just like me that can fall into any category of being a person of color, of being a first generation college student, someone who just doesn't know what the heck they're doing, to be completely honest, and having that support system. And something that I really recognized during my time in the organization was that a lot of the work that we do will go unrecognized and will be unappreciated. And that's the sad truth. Those sleepless nights will be unnoticed. The times when we're hungry, times that we're just so stressed from having to balance the organization, having to balance relationships, and having to balance friendships, and having to balance school, and having to balance work, all this stuff, and just basically driving ourselves crazy. And it's so hard to say that we're really not doing it for ourselves. And the fact that we're doing it because we just love the organization that much and how much it is giving to us. Or we're doing it because we love this community so much, or we're doing it because we love this group of people so much, or we're doing it because we love this program so much, or we're doing it because we love this club so much. And I think I'm coming to that time in my life and experiencing that it's just time to let go. It's time to pass on this torch, right? Pass on this torch to those that are younger than us, to those that have more to learn, time to pass on to new peer leaders. It's just time to pass it on to the next group of people. It's time to pass on to the next members of the group. I'm not only learning this within my organization, I'm learning this with my life. I'm about to leave this community that I've been so a part of for the past 6 years. And every time that people come up to me and say, hey, are you going to do the drag show? Or hey, are you going to be a peer mentor here? Or hey, are you going to DJ this event? Or hey, are you going to... And it's so difficult to say no. It's something that's so important to me. It's something that I really enjoyed and I really loved being a part of. But once again, it's passing on that torch to new kings, passing on the torch to new student leaders on campus, passing on that torch to DJs that really enjoy it and want to make a career out of it. I think the biggest thing is recognizing that what we do and what we're a part of, we do it for ourselves and what we have to learn because that's survival of the fittest and that's what we got to do in this society. But at the end of the day, we're doing it for people that we'll probably never even meet. And that's huge. We are doing work for people we'll never meet, people that will never meet us, people that will never even hear about us, people that will, whatever the case, it will be completely unnoticed by people. All that high stress and everything, and it's so crazy to think about that. But we do it because we love it. I think what's really important and what I'm learning right now is that, yeah, it hurts. It hurts to think that this group of people won't take us into consideration. It's not our time anymore. It's theirs, and it's their group, and it's every group is different, and they all have to learn differently, and they have to make their own decisions. And it hurts being like, well, their turn will happen too, and I'm sure they'll go through it too. While we move on, we have to put ourselves in situations where we can grow too. So all that love and all that passion has to go somewhere, right? We can't just let it sit there and fester. And putting our work and putting ourselves in the other spaces where we can grow and we can help others grow. And I'm sure after so many years later, or however long we want to let it pass, we'll experience this again. But giving ourselves to others and giving ourselves to another space and just allowing ourselves to grow more is extremely important. We're all a part of something, and I know we're all doing work for something bigger than ourselves. And like I said, it's rarely for ourselves, and it'll be unrecognized and unnoticed and unappreciated, and that's okay. It's just a part of life, my friends. We have to let go, and we have to pass on that torch and let new members and let new people and new groups, new people have to learn what we've learned, more or less. Remember to continue to keep putting in work in the good people, and to continue to put in work, into good spaces and good communities, and allowing ourselves to grow. And I think that's really important. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate y'all being here with me tonight. I apologize for whispering because people are studying really hard over there, and I'm not in school anymore, so I don't have to study, and I'm really excited about that. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate y'all taking the time. Subscribe if you like what I'm saying. Subscribe right here if you agree with what I'm saying. If you agree about leaving our legacies and living on with our lives, share it on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, on your Tumblr. Share it wherever you feel is your favorite spot, and I really appreciate it if you do. As you all know, I'm just doing my thing. I would really appreciate all of your support. So thank you all for watching. This is K.Short again. This is Short Talk Sunday, and I hope you all tune in next week.